There, welcome back. So we're gonna get right to it. There's a lot of things we have to do today. I'm gonna give myself like at least an hour of work time. As mentioned before, things kind of went bad because the project, for some odd reason, is corrupted. So I have to use my own effects that I've accumulated over the years from back in the Newgrounds days instead of using the ones I'm usually using. Adobe Animate is not the best program, people. It's really not. So it's not the end of the world. It's just things are going to be looking a little tiny bit different from how it usually looks. So let's do a couple of watches of the movie, then we'll proceed to go from there. Again, it's not the end of the world. Today's gonna pretty much we're working on the combat. We're working on the combat, and we're gonna probably be in Aseprite for a while because I probably have to make GIFs of the PNG files I have for our effects. A simple remedy would be just to restart the project, but we're so like deep into this right now. There's a lot of things I would have to just do over from scratch, and I don't want to change what I have right now. But yeah, Adobe Animate is not the best. Well, it's okay for what it does, but there are issues that do happen from time to time. Yeah. So we just gotta do what we can here. And it's not bad. Like, that is still kind of funny though. It's so weird because Minority has a very what's the word? She has a more elaborate aura for casting than Mia does. Because I usually use the same effects for characters, but now we have to improvise. So based on what I've seen so far, I think up until Mia does her whole little Ojo-sama pose on the ice block, that's where the project just gets corrupt. And again, I've never seen something happen like this before. We'll put a symbol in, or get a GIF symbol, but for some odd reason, another symbol gets added into that symbol that has nothing to do with it. And even getting rid of that specific symbol does not get rid of what's going on, which is so weird. All right. I do admit I like how that looks. Okay. Now, what do we want to do? That looks so funny. So, what we can do, we can have... we can have ice show up right here, fire show up right here, and they just blow each other apart. Kind of like what we did for the last Sprite animation. I'll bring it up again. That's why I keep references. Reference videos. Also, Friday there will not be a stream because I'm gonna be on my flight back home. I'll be not working for 2 weeks because I will be home enjoying my time at home. But I will be streaming still from July 17th to August 2nd. All right, open a new window. Reference videos. Sorry about that. Pause Dragon Ball real quick. So here's my idea. As soon as that demon Mia attacks, we'll just let it play. Because unfortunately, if I try skipping stuff, things will get glitchy on Windows Media Player. So I want people to pay attention from when Mia gets attacked. We'll try to mimic that with fire and ice.
見せてみよう。なるほど、面白い。
That's what we're gonna have to do. Because as of right now, they're very close. Okay. Now I gotta find the right effects for this. The only issue is when it comes to ice, I don't have a lot of ice. You know, I have a good chunk of ice, but it's not gonna look good. So I might have to actually make something. Okay, yeah, we're probably gonna have to make something. So give me a minute. We're gonna go to Adobe, not Adobe, Aseprite in a moment. Which is good. I guess we can actually show off how to convert PNGs into GIFs. So let me just find a sprite sheet, then we'll be good to go. Graphics, animations. We'll start with ice first. You don't need anything too complex. Ice. No, we won't do that. Zax. We'll use Ice Jab first. So we'll both have them take damage here. Wait. Yeah, that's good. Ice Jab. We'll give this a few more frames. All right. So we're gonna add a blank keyframe on Mia's effects 1. Blank keyframe. No, we're not, because that's Aura. We'll use 2. It's our blank keyframe. Give ourselves some more frames just in case. So I think these are at least 17 frames on this one. We'll reduce the frames later. No. We won't do that just yet. We need a blast. Not a blast, but like a collision. That works. So we'll do 122. .2. It's everybody's favorite awkward boss. We're gonna turn this into a graphic so we actually see something. Right there. It's our blank keyframe. How big does this look? Here we go. It's a little bit higher. So make this a little bit, maybe a bit smaller. There we go. Perfect. So let's see how this looks as an ad first. We're going to turn this back into a movie clip. Let's see how this looks first. Save it and watch the movie. From there, we're gonna have Mia and Minardi just blast away from each other. Then the fight could actually start. The problem is Minardi doesn't have a block, so I have to make Minardi a block. Did I find this boss hard? I didn't, but it got away with robbery at times. I remember I did a Karis solo run a few years ago. This boss with Karis solo is so toxic. All right. No matter how many times I see this, this is so smug and toxic. I completely destroyed this pure character. I have to. Damn. No, we have to make it into a regular. We gotta take off the effects. Damn. That's not as extravagant as I thought it was gonna be. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get Twinkle now. There's a lot of things I'm regretting because of what happened with this specifically. I've never seen what happen before, so new experiences, I guess. Do. Speaking of toxic, we are not listening to Aztec today. All right. Okay, so hopefully this looks a little bit better. That we took the effect off. It'll look a little bit better once we get the camera in. Okay, that's fine. We just gotta make this a little bit bigger. This needs a little bit more oomph. Okay, so right there's good. So we're gonna have Mia's sprite go back. Movie clip. We're gonna turn off or right here. Blank keyframe. Now we need minorities. No, that's on minority clone. We're gonna turn that off the same time we turn off Mia's. Play keyframe. We're gonna lock this up. We'll move Mia first. I should have her damage. Oh shit, no. She has no weapon now. Okay, so we have to do other stuff. Okay. Let's go to Mia. Bring this here. S504 P12. S504 P12. So we'll get rid of you right now. Blank keyframe. For the next couple of days, I haven't been able to actually finish the recording for the latest lore video on doppelgangers. It's more so they're keeping us stupidly busy because they know we're going on leave, so we have a lot of tasks that we need to complete. The majority of the tasks are done. Tomorrow's the final thing we have to do, then Thursday's a half day, so I'll finish that up. I'll finish the dubbing for the lore video on Thursday. Because it's a 12-page essay. I've done 6 pages of audio so far, so I just gotta finish the last 6. Okay, besides that, the usual, in order to properly resize this so it doesn't get blurry and distorted, we need to convert this into a symbol. So first things first, click modify. Unfortunately you can't see it because OBS is stupid. Click bitmap. After you click modify, trace bitmap. A pop-up will show up. You're gonna click, first of all, it's gonna be color threshold is gonna be set on 1, minimum area is 1 pixels, corner threshold is many corners, curve fits pixels. Again, color threshold is gonna be on 1, minimum area 1 pixels, corner threshold, many corners, curve fit, pixels. Click OK. Press F8 to convert it into a symbol. You're going to call this whatever you want to call it. Just make sure the type is on graphic. We're going to call this Mia Damaged. Okay. Now we can probably resize this. We'll go off of this one. So this one is 98.5, 98.85, 197. Mia and Minardi are special sprites because her coat and dress just makes her wide. Minardi's cape, scythe, and dress make her stupidly wide, so it's kind of hard with these guys compared to everybody else. We're gonna turn on onioning because she's gonna be right here. Perfect. Take off onioning. So we're gonna do Mia first. We'll be doing an easing next, but first we gotta do a tween. For people that aren't familiar with how easing works, easing is the best way for me to describe it. If you play Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles, it's how Sonic moves from left to right or up and down in a straight motion. That's classic easing. But we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do an easing out because I feel easing out is a little bit more natural looking. You build up into the movement, then you go. But you need a point A and you need a point B. So this is point A, Mia's damage sprite. Her point B is going to be right here. So we're going to insert a keyframe. A keyframe. Yeesh. Keyframe. English, not my first language. Now we're going to move this, the secondary keyframe that we made. We're just going to move her away from Minardi so I don't actually touch Minardi. Alright, that should be good enough. We're going to zoom out a little bit. I'm going to move her right here. That should be good. We're going to turn on onioning. Yeah, that should be fine. So anyways, next, you're going to click anywhere in between point A and point B. So here's her A, here's her B, where she's going to end up. You're going to right click anywhere in between it, create classic tween. So right now, from doing that, it creates a classic ease. This is how Sonic moves. Plagiarism. Every time that song comes on, I have to say it. But we're not going to do that. We're just going to do an ease and out. Perfect. Then we'll have her recover into her neutral pose. There's a reason why her head's down. So, a good chunk of characters in this game have bangs, the female characters at least. If you've seen anime, you'll know the trope where a character's eyes are covered by their hair. Eyes are seen as an emotional tool. You can tell someone's emotions by looking in their eyes. Her hair covering her eyes obscures her emotions right now. That's where we're going with. That's why a lot of the sprites that we do, their bangs are covering their eyes for the most part. It's more apparent for like characters like the badge in them because glowing red eye. Okay, so let's just make sure this is good. This is an ease in and out. We're gonna copy her sprite right here. Paste this here. We're gonna turn on onion again. We're gonna move her as close as we can to where the point B is. And as usual, if you're having issues following along, just leave it in the comment section. I'm not the best at explaining things in real time, but when it comes to comments, I can type it from the storm. All right, so after the blast, she gets blasted over here and she goes back into neutral. Perfect. Save it, so we gotta do the same thing for Minardi. I don't even think I have a sprite with Minardi without her set getting damaged, so I'm gonna have to actually make that. Antagonist. I do. I guess they actually thought ahead for once. Minardi. Damage, no sight. Why am I so blind? Alright, blank keyframe on Minardi. We're going to turn off onioning so it doesn't confuse the living daylights out of us. We're going to grab Minardi, damage, no sprite, no scythe, and put it there. There we go. Perfect. So same thing we did earlier. Don't jump the gun and try to adjust this using the free transform boxes right there. Why did music stop? Oh. You gotta make this into a symbol. Don't even try to transform it by flipping it horizontal, because that actually will distort the sprite. You don't want to do anything without turning this into a symbol. So click modify, bitmap, trace bitmap. Color threshold 1, minimum area 1 pixels, corner threshold many corners, curve fit pixels. I'm drinking right now, so don't mind me if I start sounding sluttered. So again, color thresholds 1, minimum area is 1 pixel, corner thresholds many corners, curve fits pixels. Cherish your liver, people. Do not drink liquor shit like me. And if you are, do it responsibly. Click OK, press F8. Call this whatever you want to call it. We'll call this Minardi, damage, no sprite, no scythe. Sprite. My goodness. Scythe, and I totally misspelled scythe. Now you can do whatever you want with it. So we're to click modify, transform with horizontal. Again, Minardi sprite, just like Mia's, is kind of awkward just because of how fat they are. 215, 197. Do I really want to do that? This is way too big. Unfortunately, when it comes to Adobe Animate, sometimes inputting things that doesn't work properly. So we just gotta make minority a little bit smaller. No, this is. Let's see. That's close, but let's just make her a tiny bit smaller. Yeah, that's good. Perfect. Right there's good. Take off onioning. We're gonna do the same exact thing we did with Mia. Insert a keyframe right here. We're gonna move minority because Mia ends up over there. We'll have minority be a little bit towards this way. She'll recover. Mia will come and kick her into the next to the next background. So, like we said earlier, anywhere between point A, point B, to create classic tween, ease in, out. We'll grab minority's default idle while having her scythe. Words are hard right now. Copy. Paste. Turn on onioning. That should be good. All right, that's one scuffle. So now we're actually ready to do a fight proper. So let's add a few keyframes, well, a few regular frames. And as usual, you should remember if you're doing a project like this, you're capped at 16,000 frames, unfortunately. If you try to add anything after 16,000, symbols will not be loaded in there. So be very cognizant or wary of how much space you actually need. We'll do 2 watches of this just to be sure, then we'll finally start the fight proper. I gotta incorporate depth one more time. I think this is the perfect time to make minority's blocking sprite. Don't worry about how slow it is. We just gotta make it a little bit faster. Here's the fun part. Now we get rid of frames. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Save it. Get rid of a couple extra frames. One, 2. All right, let's see how this looks. It's good just adding as much frames as possible just so you can get the scene started. Then you can remove frames afterwards. if it's too slow. I'm gonna take this to the grave. Humans in this series are busted. They busted. They hit hard. Mwapa and his squad of hooligans has made me forever hate bramble seeds. Or Briggs and his posse just echo cutting using echo cut. I think it was just Briggs that used it actually. Regardless, humans hit hard. I'm so hesitant on this meteor. I want to make it... I want to get rid of some of the effects on it, but I don't want to touch it. I don't want to mess anything up. That's good. I'm actually fine with that. We just got to get rid of some of this dead space. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. That should be enough. We'll watch this one more time. Yeah, I think that should be good. We're doing this now so we don't have to do this later. And just to save up on this, the cap, because remember, 16,000 frames is the max. Oh, the boss theme. The you just fucked up boss theme. Or damn, Serpent just mighty pressed me. Shiba's dead. Serpent mighty pressed again. Damn, Jetta's dead. I see where this is going. Or my personal favorite, Poseidon uses Mortal Blow. Or well, no, it was whatever. It was the Watery Grave. Watery Grave. Poseidon uses Watery Grave. Well, let's play. Can you guess who? It's always Shiva. Watery Grave. Oh my god, Watery Grave. So scary. Gross. Okay, that's good. That's a good speed. Now to begin the fight. No, not yet. We have to give Minardi a blocking sprite because Mia's gonna dash in and attack her and kick her into the next sequence. The Minardi's gonna retaliate. Yeah, we need to make Minardi a blocking sprite, unfortunately. Give me 1 second. Let me go grab my flask. Don't drink, people. Okay, got my flask. Let's start cooking. With determination. All right. How do I want you to block? It's a lot harder with these characters because they're not really designed designed to block. I got away with it with Mia. How do I want to do this? Open a new window. We'll bring up Mia real quick so I can actually see how the hell I did this. This could have been so much better, but we're not gonna cry over spilled milk. That could have been so much better. Now let's bring up Heart. Because Heart actually blocks. Heart doesn't have weapons. He's just straight up fisticuffs. Like, she's fisticuffs until I have her do claws. Because we all know Heart was primarily claws and illusion perfume. I don't know what they were thinking with those characters. I guess what we can do, it's gonna be kind of hard with Minority Sprite. Okay. 128. I'm gonna definitely need determination here with this one. 128, 128. Give yourselves plenty of working space. Minority. We'll use the chakra pose. Shout out to Resident Evil 1. Director's Cut, it was a very strange game, but at least it gave us bangers like this. But it actually got sampled into a rap song, if I remember correctly. It's been 37 minutes? Okay. This is gonna be weird. All right, let's just start tearing this apart, then we'll figure things out as we go. I have an idea. We'll have to just try to make it like Hearts a little bit. Yeah. Shout out to the Guinea Force. They really made Namek epic as a kid. Wait. Okay. Yeah, we'll just have to make it like hearts. Okay. What? Oh, we're doing this. Oh, hell no. Adobe Animate and Aseprite. Why do you do this at times? This is fine. Son of a bitch. Don't swear. Be cognizant of the viewers or the people who watch VODs. Damn it. As I proceed to swear. This requires a restart, and I'm not trying to restart this because right now, even though we're trying to paint something, it's gonna erase it, as you can see. This does happen from time to time, so it just requires a restart, but I'm gonna try to restart this right now. I'll restart this after I'm done. I just need to copy a few things. Hmm. We might have to. Speaking of Ginyu Force. No, we'll just take a regular arm. That's fine. No. What the fuck? Even though when I'm off duty, I'm still on duty. Sentai. All right, almost there. Okay. Perfect. Copy this. Made another layer. Not gonna be as elaborate as Hearts, because Hearts is definitely more elaborate than this. But we have to at least figure it out. Which is gonna be a pain in the ass, but we can do it. We've done worse. Sentai, Toku Sentai, Toku Sentai, Toku Sentai. Okay, it's not that bad. Just need a little bit just to simulate this. We're getting there. Okay. Must not do that. What the fuck? I definitely need to restart this soon. Okay. That looks a little bit better. If Minardi wasn't wearing... If Minardi wasn't wearing, like, dull fucking violet... Excuse me, my French. The alcohol started to hit me now. I got this. We are good. At least this is relatively good. I just gotta fix the elbow joint. No? Yeah, I do. Okay. Definitely need to restart this next. Don't let all that I'm doing intimidate people from taking up a project like this. It's hard. We're not going to deny it. It's pretty hard. But if you dedicate the time and the effort, you can make something amazing. Okay. What the fuck? We honestly... Let's move that. If only, like, there's nothing wrong with Minardi's promo image. just having the dull violet breastplate, dull violet gloves, it's so hard. Like she's, when it comes to swag souls, she'd make a perfect fit in swag souls. But when it comes to sprite animation, damn, I really wish you had different colors. But it's fine. We do what we can here. At least it's somewhat looks, resembles a block. But when it comes to fashion souls, yeah, Minardi, she would work. Damn, this alcohol's gonna be good. We'll do like another 15 minutes. The main thing was getting the scene set up. No, we can't. I'll try to stream a little bit. But the main thing was trying to get the scene set up for the fight, which we actually were able to do. So we'll call this Minority Block. I'm fine with the way this looks. Make sure you save it as a PNG. Alright, Minority Block. Art can get away with it because her sprite is not a GBA sprite, it's an accumulation of a crap ton of things from Melty Blood. I could probably move the shoulder joint a little bit more. Well, then the shoulder elbow joint. This could have been a little bit closer to her body, but it's fine. What do you think, Mario? I really get to update the background. Especially with Jenna and Shiba doing colors commentary over there. Or Ivan with the punching bag. But anyways, back to this. I feel this is fine. Okay, that's a Aseprite. Adobe Animate. Video paused. All right, same thing we did before. We're not gonna do it just yet because I'm gonna have Mia dash in and just keep the living daylights out of Minardi. But we need a. Now it's gonna get annoying because we have to do a lot of dashing without their weapons. I've made sprites just in case this ever happened because again, this project I already know where the script's gonna go with the project. Like I've been brainstorming this for a couple of years right now. It's just when it comes to combatives, definitely things change on the fly. So that's why I make a sprite for almost every occasion. Mia has over like 108 sprites right now. Catch me if you can. Where the hell is it? There we go. Dash. We're gonna have her. Good area for her to recover. Actually, let's get rid of a couple frames. We'll have Mia recover first. So right here, we'll have Mia recover. So I'll grab these 2 frames, bring it back a little, like right there. So Mia's gonna recover first. Right here, we're gonna insert a keyframe. No, it has to be a blank keyframe right here. Blank keyframe. I'm pretty sure I just brought in Mia dash. Yeah, Mia dashing. Mia dash by herself. Drag this in there. Remember, like I said earlier, everybody, you can't just use the free transform tool just yet. You have to convert this into a symbol. I think that's the clearest sentence I've said in the past hour. Modify, bitmap, trace bitmap, color threshold 1, minimum area 1 pixel, corner threshold, many corners, curve fit, pixels. Click OK. F8, that converts it into a symbol. Call this whatever you want to call it. I'm going to call it Mia dashing. And unfortunately, that's already taken. So we're going to call this Mia dashing no weapon. Okay, now I can do whatever you want. But what we're going to do is we're going to go not that far back because I'm pretty sure, yeah, we should use dashing beforehand. Son of a diddly. Should be right here. Yeah, right there. Shouts in my wilderness. We're gonna click this keyframe. This is 173.3117. .173.3 117. Perfect. Modify this, transform it, flip horizontal, turn on onion one more time, make sure this is matching, which it is. So Renardi recovers right there. So Mia needs to be in her face right there. We'll do a couple frames right afterwards. So right here, we'll do insert keyframe. We'll move Mia right there. Click anywhere between point A and point B. Point A is right here. Point B is right there. Create classic between. Ease in and out. Right there. We're gonna have Mia do her kick. Actually, yeah, we'll have Mia do Mia kick. Mia kick's always hilarious. But we're gonna have to do other stuff other than just kicking the daylights out of people. So this is broken down into 2 frames. Mia wind up kick, Mia kick. So we're bringing that both in there. So same thing like we've been doing before. Mia kick. We're gonna create a blank keyframe right here. Drag wind up. Modify. Bitmap. Trace bitmap. Color threshold 1. Minimum area 1 pixels. Corner threshold many corners. Curve fit pixels. Okay. F8. Mia wind up kick. Okay. I already know the sizing on this. So it'd be 98.85. Should be 197, I think. It should be. Yep. Right there's good. Give it a couple of frames. Blank keyframe. Mia kick. Modified. Yeah, I don't need to even say it. You already know. So right here, we're gonna have Minardi do our block. Blank keyframe. We're gonna grab Minardi's new sprite. Lock. block. That should be. $130, $197. Perfect. And as usual, I don't use manuals. I use manual saving. I manual save it because auto saving in this thing is, in Adobe Animate is very busted. It'll auto save at the worst possible moments. It's like when we're watching a movie, that is just terrible when that happens. What do I want? What do I want to listen to before we wrap this up? We'll be wrapping this one up in a few minutes. This is that cool Golden Sun Jenna orchestra theme. That was hype. Okay. Shout out to the creator of this. Let's do 3 rewatches just in case. We got a good chunk done in this hour. Especially now that we have a lot of limitations on this. I feel once I'm done with this fight proper, we can transition into Isaac's section. I don't want to start anything new because I don't want to start Isaac's section with this project, with how corrupted it is right now. Because Isaac's section has to make up for the unfortunate mishaps of a few Sprite animations ago. It's too fast. Really, like, she speed runs, which is, I guess, fine. Let's give like 2. Wait. Okay. Like I said before, don't let the things that I've experienced via stream intimidate you from taking a good project like this. This is a difficult project. We're not going to deny it. There's a lot of custom stuff that has to be done. A lot of time and effort has to be put into to make these sprites. All right, let's see. This remix was surprisingly hype for what it was. We're not going to deny that. So shout out to the creator of that. Really, like, good. Okay. Fortunately, the AI backgrounds that you have on the video is kind of like, oh my man, why the AI backgrounds? Well, AI thumbnails, excuse me. But shout outs. That's. I like the speed of it. Let's just watch it again, just doing this A side. I can never unsee this sprite because of how it's so destroys her character. Like I can never picture Mia doing that, being smug. Okay. Good. We can do the next scene. So we're gonna have Minardi move first. Insert keyframe, same thing we doing before. Insert keyframe, have her disappear right there. Blank keyframe. Click anywhere in between point A and point B. Modify bit. Excuse me. I was jumping the gun. Do not do what I was about to do because it's already a symbol. So we're gonna have Mia dashing again. Insert keyframe. So right there, we'll give this a couple of frames. Blank keyframe. Now we go to Mia's massive folder. We're gonna grab the base of Mercury Lighthouse. Where the hell did I put it? Oh, this is where it gets scary. I always lose track of this. It should be. It's gonna be in the BGNs. Okay. Especially since that took so long to make. All right, Mercury Tower base. Base. We're gonna kind of speed run this for the next few minutes. I just want to get as much possible as I can done in the next like 10 minutes. If you have any questions, just leave it in the comment section. Keyframe. Go back to Mia's gigantic ass folder. Mia, Mercury. Snow. Did I fuck up? I think I fucked up. It's been a little bit since I actually had to do this background. I think I might have fucked up. I think. Yeah, I did. Fuck. Okay, that's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. Modify bitmap, trace bitmap. Should be able to do it still. I thought so. Oh boy. No. Why'd you all the way over there? Ah, yep, this is a good example. See, this is why you always want to trace. You always want to trace this into a bitmap before you even convert everything. This is a good example. So don't do what I just did. I thought I can get away with it, but no, that's just me being stupid. There's things to get fucked up, so you always gotta do things in order. Snow, modified, bitmap, trace bit. I whiffed that. Okay, modify, bitmap, trace bitmap, all of it. Okay, call this snow foreground. Now you can do whatever you want. We do like another 10 minutes. I just want to get Minority and Mia in the scene, then we'll wrap things up for tonight. Tomorrow may be a little bit busy because again, tomorrow is like the last official full day of work. Thursday is the half day. Then I gotta start getting ready for my flight, which is gonna be around like 5:40, I think. The fuck? Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, tomorrow's gonna be a relatively busy day. Color effects, tint. Oh yeah, shit. This has to be dark. There we go. It's nighttime. Okay. So now we have minorities that are becoming in scene now. I'm gonna copy this. It's gonna be super fast, but I'll add frames as we go. Paste. Turn off the foreground and the background if you're not using it. Insert keyframe. Move that. Now we're gonna have Mia show up. Copy. We'll have her come right here. Keyframe. Move that. Perfect. All right, let's watch the movie and see how this looks. I'm just giving myself a little extra frames for tomorrow. Hopefully everybody enjoyed this. So again, this project's kind of like corrupt right now, but we're making do what we can. If you like what you see, don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe. You already know the toxic YouTube spiel. Dislike the video if you want to dislike it. That just shows me I need areas I need to improve on. Again, I'm not the best at explaining things, and English is not my first language, so explaining stuff is hard at times. But hopefully someone got things out of this. Don't let this intimidate you from taking up a project like this. It's hard. Like, these sprites are not made for a sprite animation environment. These are the JRPG sprites, but we're making it work. Your primary workhorse will be Aseprite because that's how you do all the fun stuff. Adobe Animate is a secondary workhorse, but Adobe Animate is finicky at times. Right, this is about to end. I'm clicked away right now. This is why it's kind of slow. Oh, let's actually listen to that. Give me 1 second. I'm about to pop off. We're gonna do 3 rewatches, then we'll wrap it up for tonight. Come on. You can never go wrong with Armored Core. Hold on. Let's add a couple extra frames to that because I feel like we still need to see Mia's being frozen. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Like this specific section of the theme, we'll go back. It's so emotional, especially since you know the end's about to come. It's either you go with air or you go against air. And air is a big hypocrite. Like we won't even get into that. Hey, what's up, dude? What are some of them? Unfortunately, Adobe Animate, it has... This project is kind of corrupted because Adobe Animate just really screwed up, so I can't add some of my usual effects. So we're making do what we can. So this is gonna look a lot different. We definitely got a lot done tonight. All right, so let's see how this looks. The Ojo-sama look. I'm gonna take this to the grave, people. I destroyed this character by making her do this pose. All right, now it looks better. Okay, so the kick has to be a lot faster. Well, the dash after the kick has to be faster. Which is fine, we already knew what was going on. So, as soon as she kicks, let's get rid of some frames. At least like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. There we go. You know, let's listen to some Armored Core before we wrap this up. Oh, this is so gonna get copyrighted, but it's all good. It's all good. This boss was actually really hard. And I heard they nerfed him too. All right, let's see. I'm really hating the fact I can't use some of my effects right now. It's still really slow. So we have to, I think, at least 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. I think that's good. Oh, Rusty's next? Let's listen to that. Totally and utterly copyrighted, but shout outs to the Armored Core Squad. Armored Core 6 Squad, sorry. Right. I'm gonna have to have Def show up later. Okay. All right, let's see. As soon as we get the speed right, I think we're good. All right. Let's cross our fingers. All right, that's perfect. So we're gonna do a funny. What's she know? Mia's gonna be right there. I'm gonna have Minardi grab her. Actually, no. Let's just have her kick this. No, she's gonna grab her. So we can actually see how this is gonna look. There we go. Let's cross our fingers. I love the fact that I said 10 minutes, but it hasn't been 10. It's been past 10 minutes, but it's all good. But we do gotta wrap it up soon. Modify bitmap. Minardi choke. This is 130, 197. This is gonna have to be so instant. Yeah. This is gonna be so instant. Copy. All right, we have to move this right there. Paste. All right. Save this and let's see how this looks. Again, I love the fact I said I was gonna wrap it up, but I didn't wrap it up because I'm committed to actually seeing how this looks. This was such a good theme. Man, slow wang. I do miss posting this up on Reddit, but I love that community. That community's so tight. There's some bad eggs there that really is detrimental to creativity because it's so gatekeepish. But I do miss posting my work on there because there were some people that actually kind of like this. But it's all good. As long as people are getting something out of this project on YouTube, I'm happy with it. Please take up a project like this. Support the series in your own way because we're kind of cooked for a fourth game. All right, let's see. Yeah, that has to be so instant. Let's just do another watch. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have Minardi do like a 180 degree spin on Mia and just slam her to the ground. So we're gonna do that, then we'll wrap it up. But I just want to make sure this looks good. Actually, fuck, it's getting late. Actually, I have to brainstorm on this. There's a lot of things I want to do here, but we have to do it right. Okay. Okay, let's do this. We'll have her just insert keyframe. Hold on. Ooh. Let's go. No, it has to be. This is so weird. Okay. Slam. We're gonna try to get this to work. We're gonna definitely try to get this to work. Do 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 do. Minority Slam. All right. All right. Let's grab this. One more. Onioning. Okay. I get this to work. I think I can. We're gonna have to do this. Paste. Yeah, we actually got this to work. Then we have an explosion right there. Oh my god, this is gonna be cool. All right, that's enough Mega Man Zero for a bit. Wait a minute. What was that theme called? 3.1 million views, 17 years later. Let's go. Bravely Default was a great game. This thing has no business going this hard. Okay, we just gotta slow this down a little tiny bit. This has to be a very quick motion. Like, even if it has to be like 3 frames, I think we're good. Then we could actually have Minority Stomp. So let's put Minority Stomp on there. Not yet. Let's just see how this looks first. Do 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 do. We're being very sneaky with the frames. I do admit that. Make sure you hit your enemies with Brave. I think I might actually replay this. This was such a great game. Alright. Alright, so oh, I have an idea. Do do do. Hmm. Okay, let's do this. We'll have we don't want to overextend just yet. Yeah, we don't want to overextend just yet. So let's grow to fire. Perfect. Got the great effect of this. Come on, come on. Why? Why Adobe Animate? Why are you doing this right now? There we go. That's how many frames? It's a lot of frames. So this is a graphic. I'm probably gonna end up playing this game again, but we're gonna do some hype before we wrap this up tonight. I know I said this like 5 different times, but let's finish this up the right way. All right. God damn! All right. Oops. Wow. That lasts a long ass time. Okay. Okay, let's look. Let's see how this looks. You know it's bad when you just fucking punch the shit out of your Black Shadow in his monologue. I will never forget that scene. It was so Captain Falcon was so disrespectful. Excuse me. Yeah, Captain Falcon was so disrespectful. I have a feeling that last effect. Holy shit. Oh my god. We're gonna have to have Mia at least. I'll have to have her do something. Like, that was completely and utterly disrespectful. Oh damn, it's ready to be over. Alright, so we gotta settle this. We're 1v1s. Get settled. Just give me a second. All right. We had a lot of fun tonight. A lot of fun. I know a lot of friends of mine that have arthritis because of playing Fox. Toria? Come on! But no, all jokes aside, yeah, playing Fox at high level, ugh. Definitely, today was a good stream. Got a lot done. It's totally disrespectful. But we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at Minardi literally disrespecting Mia right there. Alright, anyways, good stuff, everybody. VOD crew, enjoyed the VOD. Again, if anybody has any questions, just put in the comment section. I know I'm not the best at explaining things, but when it comes to writing a good comment, I can write a good comment. Besides that, y'all know what to do. I'm not gonna repeat the toxic YouTube shit. Y'all already know. Like, comment, subscribe. Dislike it if you want to dislike it. It just shows me areas I need to improve on. Thank you guys for the constant support. You guys are what make this project possible. Besides that, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a good one. Take care and enjoy the VOD, everybody. Bye-bye.